You guys go into Whole Foods and like you'll see there's a bar. Like there's a bar inside Whole Foods. I want that to be my bar. I want to get fucked up in a Whole Foods bar. There's like people with shopping carts, and I'm like, another one. Give me another one. Like you get cut off at the Whole Foods bar. Give me another. You gotta leave. Like, all right. I'm like picking fights with people in the produce section. Like, you want a piece of me? You know, tomatoes are fruit. Fuck you. Get out of here. You're in aisle 12. The door's that way. Oh, I'm shopping, all right? That'd be great. That's my cheers. I wasn't high when I wrote this one, but isn't it weird that like we need chairs as humans? Right? It's bizarre. Like you would think God made us to not need that. That's kind of weird to exist in this world, and we're like, we need chairs. Like standing and sitting on the ground should be enough, but like imagine a world with no chairs. You couldn't do it, right? It's just bizarre. Like you don't see monkeys just like making chairs and be like, oh, finally. Oh, I was standing all day. They sit on the ground, they stand up. They seem to be thriving. But humans are like, fuck, we gotta build some shit. Some guy's like, I've invented a chair. That's the other thing too, is like inventions you just take for granted. Like people say the wheel or like fire is the most revolutionary invention. I think the toilet is. You just take it for granted, just like you shit and you're like, not my problem. Or you don't even know how it works. You just like press a button and it just goes to another dimension. Like the shit's somebody else's problem. Like before the shit was like locally your problem. Yeah, body positivity, it's great and everything, but I feel it's getting so far, like doctors can't even give diagnoses without being canceled, you know? They're gonna like change their vernacular. They're gonna be like, your blood results are in and I'm afraid it came back, yes, queen. If you don't act quick, you may slay all day, and we don't want that. Back when I was growing up, karate was cool. Like that was the thing to do. Like, does anybody take karate anymore? I feel like kids are telling their parents, like, you know, sign me up for BJJ. I want to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Is that the thing? No one says BJJ, and you thought I was... You think I wanted a BJ and had a stutter or something? I want to... You do Jiu-Jitsu? No. Right? Like, I feel like kids don't want to do karate. They just want to do, like, UFC stuff. But then you got to be worried if you're a parent and you put your kids in UFC. Like, now you have a bedtime. Go to bed. No, it's your bedtime. Like, oh, fuck, Tyler. He's getting really good at this shit. Oh. Let's sign him up for hockey. Just fuck this shit. He's just a 10-year-old putting you in choking out your dad. It's not enough allowance. Like, oh, your teacher's really good. Just tapping out. Yeah, did you guys see, there's a new Quantum Leap. They rebooted Quantum Leap. But the lead guy it's an Asian lead. And the internet doesn't care. Like, nobody cares. And that kind of shows you that it's not a big enough property for racists to get angry about. Right? Like, Little Mermaid, people are like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Yeah, Little Mermaid, Bond. When they cast Daniel Craig, they're like, a blonde Bond? What the fuck? He's still white, but they're like, my Bond doesn't have blue eyes. Do you think that there's anyone with like huge fake tits who's saving it for marriage? That'd just be funny. That'd be like an odd move. You just have giant like double D's and you're like, I'm just trying to find the right person. That's offensive? I don't know. Just like logically that kind of checks out, right? That would be weird. You just have like giant double D's and you're at church just like trying to find the one. All right, did that. Oh yeah, so I had a gig in Detroit and I was road tripping through like Wisconsin, this small town. And in this small town, there was a sex shop. And that was just kind of weird to see, like the town must have rallied behind it, just like, you know, I know the internet's come around, but we love Dale. Like everyone knows each other, like, you know, COVID hit, we wanted to support. We all got dildos, just... Like he thought it was the closed sign, but he sees the whole town just holding a dildo, like a vigil. Like, you guys, you put me in business. Like, look, I got porno from him. My daddy got porno from him. He's a staple of this town. Y'all go on Pornhub, but we keep it local. We support our own. I'll see him at church every week. I was in Maui, and like, this will happen too, like in Venice and stuff. You ever just see, like, you're walking along Venice Beach or something, and you'll just see someone by themselves just staring at the ocean. It seems like really like they're thinking about something really serious, right? Like that. It's just kind of funny. Like you're thinking about something's weighing on you, and you're like, I need help. I need the ocean. I need help on this one. I can't work this out at a coffee bean. I need waves. Like you're Professor X, and that's your cerebro. Like, I need waves at Venice Beach. Yeah, you just think it's more profound when you're watching like an ocean. But what if the thoughts were really dumb? What if the guy was just like, I wonder what Snooki is up to these days? But he's looking at an ocean, so it looks way doper. Okay, you know what genre of music I hate the most? It's like white person doing an acoustic hip-hop cover. It's like Nails in a Jug just on YouTube. They just have a guitar, and they're like, I love it when you call me big, Papa. And they're like slapping the neck, like, throw your hands in the air if you're the true player. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're like, fire, dude. Do Jay-Z next. Bro, you killed this one. I don't know. Is anybody else like in entertainment out here or trying to do something in Hollywood? No? Just me? Okay. No, we don't. That's actually that's an anomaly in LA. That's kind of cool. All right, I just got all accountants tonight. Yeah, this is our after-work party. We're doing Christmas party early. It's funny parent logic, like the way your parents think. My parents will hit me up and be like, oh, so-and-so is trying to be a magician and they're in LA. Like, I gave them your number so you can like talk because you do comedy. And like, the worst is when that person actually calls you like, hey, what's up? So like my parents gave me your number because like you do comedy. I'm trying to do magic. You have any tips? Like, yeah, I do, Joe. I do a little different thing. I don't know if I could. Like, where's good to live? Like, why am I having this conversation? Like, these should be Google searches. Hey, what's up? Is this like a good area? Is that first month and last month lease? Or